If rates are coming down, shouldn't you just wait to buy? Well, let's talk about it, because that is honestly one of the biggest objections I'm hearing with clients that I'm getting pre-qualified that are thinking about buying. I know I keep saying it, you keep hearing it on the news, rates are eventually gonna come down, hopefully in the next 6 months or a year. So why shouldn't you just wait 6 months or a year for rates to come down to buy? You know me, I like to look at the real numbers, and again, I'm gonna give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I've been talking that rates are coming down. I really think they will. I just don't know when it's gonna happen, just like you. But let's look at the numbers for what it might actually cost you to wait for that interest rate to go down. Looking at $1 million home, this is an actual case study out in Palm Beach County, Florida. I'm not licensed in Florida, I know some good loan officers there, but the reason I picked this one is because the appreciation rate I wanted kind of on the lower end. So I'm giving a very conservative appreciation rate of, let's say in 6 months, to be right around 2%. So the home value is gonna increase right around 2% in 6 months. I think that's pretty conservative. It's probably gonna be higher than that, especially in the states I'm licensed in, like Arizona, California, New Mexico, and Texas.
Take the hint.
Today, that house is $1 million. You're gonna put $200,000 down as a 20% down payment, $800,000 loan is 6.5%. Waiting 6 months, yeah, the rate might be 5.5%, but you forget about the appreciation. That $1 million home is now worth about $20,000 more. And then same thing, a year from now, closer to 3%, about $30,000 more. So why do we care about this? Let's look at the next slide. Let's compare the payment difference first off. So if you wait 6 months, that full interest rate drop based on that loan price, absolutely, your mortgage payment is gonna be $421 cheaper. Hell yeah, why wouldn't I wait 6 months? I feel like I'm talking myself out of it already, right? And then if we wait a year from now, it'll be $380 cheaper. So yeah, it absolutely is less on a monthly payment by waiting that 6 months or a year. However, you're not looking at the entire picture. We gotta look at everything. Let's talk about loss in property appreciation. Again, if you wait longer, you're gonna pay more. If you're waiting for the market to cool, I hate to burst your bubble, it's not happening. I agree with you that interest rates are more than likely coming down. Very, very confident that they will drop. I don't know when, but I'm confident that they will drop. What I'm also confident in is that home prices are not dropping anytime soon. I've made a million other videos explaining the data and the information I have behind this, but that's the one thing people forget about when waiting to purchase a home. The longer you wait, the more expensive it gets. Now our loss in property appreciation for 6 months is gonna be $20,580. Not to mention the amortization loss of not making those monthly payments, up another almost, just over $4,000. So now that total cost it's costing you $24,000 to wait for 6 months. And if you wait a year, it gets even worse. Again, you gotta factor in the loss in property appreciation and that amortization loss. That's a $38,000 difference. And then I'll get deeper into it, right? Let's look at the cost of refinancing. If it were to cost you to refinance $3,000, payment difference, $2,526. Cost to wait, $19,000. So if you just buy now and refi, it's actually quite a bit cheaper no matter how you look at it. So the cost of waiting for that interest rate to go down is costing you a lot more than you might think because you have to look at the full picture. Everyone loves to talk about interest rates. Interest rates this, interest rates that. Let's look at everything. That's only one small piece of the picture. I like to go through all of it because it's more than just an interest rate. It's more than just the lowest, cheapest rate. If that's what you need, find your random lender online. They will give you zero advice and give you whatever you ask them to, but you're gonna pay for it. That is one of the biggest reasons why you should not wait to buy, because home prices are just gonna continuously going up. You can always refinance. And if I haven't mentioned it here before, at loanDepot, we offer something called a lifetime guarantee, meaning that once you fund your first loan with us, if you do need to refinance in the future, we waive our lending costs, including the cost of the appraisal. Now, you do have to wait a full year before refinancing, so if you refinanced prior to that 1 year, there would be a cost for it. But again, the savings is gonna be built in. I think we're probably got at least another year before interest rates get down to where we would like them, but don't make that mistake and wait to buy because it's costing you a lot more than you think. Thanks, guys. Did we lose a light right at the end?
Yes.
For more tips and tricks, check out several of my other videos that go into how you can structure offers, how you can get sellers to pay for your closing costs. So be sure to check out my other videos. Got a whole library full of them. Or if you do have a question that you don't see answered on anything, hit me up in the comments. All my contact information is always on the back part of this, so be sure to give me a call today and I'd be happy to help.